The only way for me to come back is like Machiavelli. That's me. All these motherfuckers stole from me. I'm taking back what's mine.
You motherfuckers can't stop me. Even if I die, I'm gonna be a fucking problem.
Hey guys, it's Brutix here. I'm coming at you with another video of Priest Warrior versus Rested Druid Rogue. I'm playing Holy in this video, so let's get this started. So my warrior is going to go in there shouting and he catches the rogue. And I'm going to get a dot up and we're going to chastise. And he does not, he does not berserk rage that because just the CC can come on him a lot stronger after that. So he just straight up tanks. He straight up tanks the sap, gets into a full cyclone, and the rogue's going hard on me. So as always, I get my light well down due to you need your light well. It's almost impossible to survive without a light well. It's your biggest, most efficient heal in the game, and this is where he gets a reopener with a vanish to Garrote. But my warrior switched the Druid and he is just demolishing him. But here's the thing where my warrior needs a roots, but I just need to try to stay alive. I trinket a full kidney due to that I was very low, and I'm just going to continue surviving with... But the great thing about Holy is you can peel for yourself with Chastise and Fear and stuff. So here, he reflects a clone, my warrior, and gets hard on the rogue. So we need to start putting out some offensive pressure. We did great pressure that Druid, but in that same amount of time, the rogue just went to absolute town on me and demolished my mana. So I bring out my Fiend early. My Fiend goes on the rogue, which is trying to do a nice little bit of damage to help out with my warrior just nailing into the rogue. If you gotta remember, Druid's mana is almost unoomable unless you mana burn as well, and it's extremely hard for me to mana burn when the rogue is just sitting on me. So I'm not going to mana burn in this game. I'm just going to try to... We're going to hopefully outlast their cooldowns. That's for lack of a better word. Due to that, what that means is we've got to get through Tree of Life, Bark Skin, Evasion, Combat Readiness, and a Cloak of Shadows, and Nature Swiftness. Once you've got through all of those cooldowns, then you can burst. And what I mean by burst is use all of your cooldowns. So you want to try to use not as many cooldowns, so just to try to get their cooldowns to be used. Because once a Druid's out of cooldowns, he is very susceptible to a switch. So you can see here, my rogue is constantly switching to what he can get on. He gets full blinded here because he has no trinket, but I am in no trouble. I have a full powered shield, and I try to chastise that cyclone, but unfortunately I couldn't get it. So I'm going to eat a full kidney, and he had to eat a full cyclone. And this is where it starts to get a bit hairy fast. I've Vendetta up on myself, and I have no light well down. Another 49 seconds actually on my light well. And I have no Desperate Prayer up, I have my Spell Power Trinket, and I have Rock Jump Away, which is good, because my warrior actually starts on the rogue just to try to peel, and this is where it gets really bad. He reopens on me with a Vanish. I'm at about 10% in a full kidney, had to trinket Guardian Spirit. So he's going to kill me, from what I can remember, I believe he kills me in Guardian Spirit. No, he doesn't. I just have to try to live on my own for a bit here. It says 13, so I'm always watching the corner of my light wall, and I get full kick there, and this is where we're just on the super defensive. Like, I'm fearing the rogue off myself on cooldown. We're not doing any pressure at the moment, so we've really got to either get a reset or turn our pressure around in the next little time. So here we're going for a reset. I'm gonna hopefully get some drinkage off. I don't think I do at this moment yet. I get a few drinks and I get back to about 25% mana with the Hymn of Hope buff on, so it is going to drop back a little bit. So I have about 10 to 20% mana at the moment. And we do make a switch to the Druid here, due to I figure out that I'm fine because I have a new light well up, but he gets a reflect on a cyclone, which means we're going to go back super hard onto the rogue with Colossus Smash. We're just trying to blow him up right now. And we are able to force good cooldowns because he doesn't have an evasion anymore. So remember, he is very susceptible for a kill, but I've got to get that fear. I don't play this aggressively enough in my eyes. I don't get enough fears on that Druid, which makes it extremely hard. And the main reason for this is due to that I am basically sitting at 5% mana still. We need to get a reset if we're going to have any chance of winning this. I believe we go for it in a sec here. Just a thing to note, he's full kidney shotted me at 100%, which probably isn't the best choice, since getting kidney shotted at 100%, he's not going to create pressure, especially when I have a light well, like right next to me. So here, I believe we go for the reset here in a second. And this is all this rogue's going to do, man. He's just going to tunnel into you. You just got to light well heal through his damage. It's pretty easy. A rogue shouldn't be able to kill you as a priest on his own, with some peels from your warrior when required. You see, I say I'm getting low, my warrior charges him just for peels, and I just continue trying to get away. I fear the Druid there. It's a full fear, but there's combat readiness. So as I said before, trying to force through the cooldowns that they have. So here's the reset. I get a full bubble, which lets me sprint away. My warrior's got the rogue imp hamstringed, and I'm going to start drinking right here. So you can see that my warrior's controlling it back there. He's making sure those two don't come towards me as such. So I'm still drinking. This is what you need to do as a priest in Cataclysm. You need to get those resets to top your mana back up. So you can see here, dipping 100% mana. So we're just so happy on Skype at the moment. He even puts my warrior, and I don't know why he smoke bombed, so it's a really terrible smoke bomb. Due to that, now we can just, this is where we decide to start putting out offensive pressure. I'm gonna chastise this Druid right now. There it is, chastise, getting the bark skin off. Bark skin's off, fearing, and I fear everything. So we're getting great offensive pressure now. The rogue's at 40% and the Druid's at 70%. So this is good. But my warrior is getting kidney shotted. So as always, he gets low. I do 2 flash heals and a greater heal, tops him up very easily. And Cyclone, he charges the Cyclone, which is what you've got to do as a decent warrior. And then I'm going to come in here, fear in 3, 2, 1, as I tell my rogue, my warrior, or my arena partner all the time, is I can fear in this time. He gets another reflected Cyclone, which lets us put out more pressure. So we're just dominating the pressure at the moment. We're forcing them to go defensive. You see the rogue hasn't been able to hit me for a good number of seconds. So he's just lost all his offensive pressure. He's been feared. As you can see there, evasion's up and evasion's fallen off. So now we're going for good pressure. A lot of the time, your kill target is going to be the Druid. Like, you've got to notice that. Because your kill target has to be the Druid, because the Druid is a lot easier to kill than the Rogue. The Rogue has too many cooldowns to burn through, especially with the Druid healing him a lot. I have fear back up here, so we've got to start getting some pressure again. I'm constantly clicking Lightwall, you can see, that's my biggest heal. There's another reflected Cyclone, but he has cooldowns up, the Rogue, so we're not going to do much damage to him at the moment. I fear the Druid, but he has combat readiness, you can see there, so that's a shield wall. It's better than shield wall actually at the moment. But you can see my mana again has dropped extremely low. Gonna go for another drink here, drinking. I'm telling my warrior to control it. He's got the rogue feared and he's controlling the druid at the moment. So I'm gonna get another perfect reset off and back to 100%. And there you go. You can see there, another reset. Mana's back to a very stable amount. I'm able to fear the Cyclone and we're able to get some decent pressure out now on the Druid. With a full chastise, we're going hard, I'm helping out. And this is all we do. We constantly switch this Druid with chastise and throwdown, trying to force the kill. Because remember, you can't really take Barkskin as a cooldown, especially when you can instantly dispel the Barkskin. Alright, so just surviving the middle-eight rogue at the moment. Fear, unfortunately I don't get the Druid, we get the rogue. So here we're going to have to switch the rogue. So he puts him in a Colossus Smash, I help out, I do my burst, and as I said before, burning through cooldowns, there's Cloak of Shadows. They're nearly out of cooldowns really at the moment, and he's gone on the Druid again just to keep pressure out. Instantly drops the Druid to about 30%. If I had a chastise then, we could have got the kill. I think we're still going to. There we go. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been